Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and today we are having a look at a dinosaur tribal deck because we got a few new dinosaurs in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One of them we have seen before, Prehistoric Pet, we saw in our ninja deck because he is a dinosaur and a ninja. Look, he's got a little sign in his mouth. A 1-mana 1/2 and he can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, and we can also pay 2 and tap him, return another target creature we control to its owner's hand, activate only during our turn. And the other new one that we're looking at is Triceraton Commander, 2 white and 2 X, a 2/2 flying, and when the commander attacks, the dinosaurs we control other than this creature get +1/+1 and gain flying to end of turn. It has been pointed out that some very weird wording. Usually it says things like other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1 and gain flying to end of turn. It's very odd templating. And also, when the creature enters, we create X 2/2 white dinosaur soldier creature tokens. Now, this is very powerful, but obviously in the Show of a Dinosaur deck, which we'll get into in a second, it can obviously basically we do one big alpha strike with all our dinosaurs. So let's go have a look at some of the dinosaurs. We've got 2 copies of Pugnacious Hammer Skull, 3 mana 6/6. However, if it attacks, if we don't control a dinosaur, we put a stun counter on it. 4 copies of Regal Imperiosaur, a 3 mana 5/4. Other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1. 4 copies of Hulking Raptor, a 4 mana 5/3 with War 2. At the beginning of our first main phase, we add 2 greens, a really good ramp. 3 copies of Bonehorde Dracosaur, just a really powerful card. 5 mana 5/5 flying first strike. At the beginning of our upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of our library. We may play them this turn. If you exile a land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. And if you exile a non-land card this way, we create a treasure token. Then 3 copies of Piranus Hatcher, a 5 mana 5/3. Other dinosaurs we control have haste. See, it doesn't say dinosaurs apart from this creature we control have haste. And when it enters, we create 2/0/1 green dinosaur egg creature tokens. At the beginning of our combat on our turn, if we control 1 or more eggs, we sack an egg, then create a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token, which obviously have haste. And then 6 mana 7/6 Trampler Trumpeting Carnosaur. When it enters, discard 5. And also we can pay 3 and discard it. It deals 3 damage to a target creature or planeswalker. Then we have 4 copies of Triumphant Chomp. 1 mana deals 2 damage to target creature or the greatest power amongst dinosaurs we control, whichever is greater. Then 4 copies of Exiled Lawkeeper, 1 mana 1/1, add to 1, tap to add 1 mana of any colour. Spend this mana only to cast a dinosaur spell or activate the ability of a dinosaur source. Now, the problem with evaluating this deck is, even though I have 24 lands, I've just gone through the phase that everyone on Arena does of just drawing 2 lands and nothing else and absolutely bricking out, which is incredibly frustrating when you have some more expensive cards. I think in all the games I played, I only saw Dracosaur once, or I at least cast Dracosaur once. I also do have a Huatli Poet of Unity, never seen Huatli in my deck. And if I sound bitter, it's because I am, because it's very hard to judge decks or play properly when the arena itself is just screwing you over. Also, of an incredibly all creature deck just absolutely sucks against removal, which is hugely in the meta. But if you play against similar creature decks, you are quite likely to win, unless it's the mono green nut draw with a Roboroid. And that's also the problem with the deck is, dinosaurs have always been big and stompy. We've got 3 mana 5/4s, 3 mana 6/6s. They're fine, but they don't do anything until the next turn. None of these creatures, apart from the Carnosaur, have trample either, which is weird for dinosaurs. And it is just goes back to its next turn's problem. And when there's so much removal, next turn isn't a problem, which is why it's such a shame. Where mono green now is in a really good place because of things like Badger Mob, because of things like Roboroid and Mossball and Hydra and things like that. It's just the older things. I know a lot of these cards aren't green, but it is just that you don't get a lot of value when the turn they actually come down. The Triceraton Commander is a brand new mythic rare, and at its floor it's a 2/2 that buffs your board when it attacks, means you don't get anything till the next turn, which is a shame. If it was when it enters and when it attacks, that would be fantastic, but it's not. So just be wary of that. And the problem with Arena is you never know how the matchmaking works in anything, so you're always just going to be up against decks with tons of removal, so just watch out for that. So hope you enjoyed the video though. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons, Arcadius, Mihal, Thomas and Adrian, and Pestilence. Thank you much for your support, and I'll see you all in my gameplay. Our opponent goes first. We've got an alright hand. Turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Hammer Skull, and then turn 3 Pet. Maybe, maybe not. They have a bitter bloom bearer. They are swinging in. We can double pet, or maybe pet and Llanowar Elves. Second Polaris Hatch is good. Let's get down Llanowar Elves, because then we can definitely cast Polaris Hatcher, although they have removal. Yeah. Oh no, no one attacking. Oh, I do with a removal spell. Okay. Greater power, so that the innocents can't block it. You can double block it if they want, which they do. Let's kill the pixie. Yeah, Enduring Innocence and Bitter Bloom Bearer is kind of annoying. If only we had one of our 7 or 8 removal spells. Oh, they have more card draw. Well, more ways to trigger the Innocence, I mean. Another hatch up. All attacking with everything. No more hatches. So that is most of their board gone. I would just like less lands, please. And a removal spell to get rid of that Bitter Bloom Bearer would be very useful. Ow. I mean, that's bold. Good, we got a removal spell. Swing over everything. Do they also have a board wipe? That's our draw them cards. Or a card. What can they have in hand with 7 lands? Nothing. Nothing at all. Very strange. Well, we have removal and some dinosaurs. Actually have any green sources at the moment. Well, let's take out our let's pay our second prehistoric pet and take out their sanctifier. I'd love a way to turn on our burgers. Well, I think we just take out their channeler again. Well, their channeler. We do still have some more removal. Well, it's not the best, but if we can just get something to turn on our verges, we can get down an Imperiosaur. Oh, they're... what? Life gain mill? Are they playing, oh, the guy from Final Fantasy. No, we are bricking. Hope. That's his name. Hope Epstein. Not Epstein. That's someone completely different. Alright. Get down an Imperiosaur. Who is a big boy, but obviously they're going to have more removal. Rage. Let's do you for 1, because that's all we can afford. But then we can chomp. Obviously they have removal, or a board wipe. It will most likely take out their channeler as well. There is an Innocence. Goodbye. Swing in for 8. And even if they have a split up now, I think they clearly have a board wipe there. Might be a split up. Okay, healed us for 6. Ooh, opponent goes first. We can shock in the Multiversal Passage for Llanowar Elves. And then Hammer Skull turn 2, Imperiosaur turn 3. It's a pretty good curve. And if the elves get removed, we can Prehistoric Pet turn 1. Does our opponent... There we go. Oh, an untapped Green Source, that would be even better. We drew an untapped Green Source. Up against white, black, black, white, Orzhov. Could be Sephiroth. It is not, it is skeleton. We have a pretty big blocker. Assuming they don't have removal. Do you have the corpses of the lost? You do have corpses of the lost. You're not attacking. Let's get you down on a dinosaur. Let's get down a prehistoric pet. And then a regisaur. We're attacking for 7. I suspect it's got menace anyway, so. Ooh, that could be bad. Whiff. Really? That's what you're going for? Alright. Our opponent's scoops. That was odd. They whiffed badly with that United Battlefront. Oh, this is a slow hand. This is better. I think we put back a pet. Turn 2 Hammer Skull. On dinosaur. I imagine ninjas maybe? I'm just gonna see what they take. I'm an idiot. Like a real idiot. We can get back our Planet Hatcher pretty easily. They pitched the bit of triumph. We are full on bricking territory. Imagine our opponent has plenty of removal, so pitched a bit of triumph. Yes, this is quite fun. Take out the Horde Creeper. And our opponent's good.